Alright guys, what's going on? BSG bringing you another Grand Cross video, the third video of the day. So I got something wrong. I thought Freyr in Norse mythology was a female, but he's actually not. He actually is a male. I didn't know he was the twin to Freyr, so apologies for that. I got that wrong. But yeah, so Freyr, we got the translations courtesy of Grand Cross Database. Shoutouts to them. Be sure to go ahead and check out anything you need to on the website. Also turn off the ad blocker. That is something that Grand Cross Database has been preaching to people, because that's how they get their that's how they get their revenue, from us clicking on it. But if you have ad blocker, they actually won't be able to get it. So just be sure to do that. But yeah, shout outs to Grand Cross Database for the translation. So in my other video, I did actually say both of his skills are single target, he cancels stances, and he has cleave. But here's the thing, if his cancel stance is like Jenna, then he's literally perfect counter to Diane. But if it's like Bond, it's not the worst thing ever, but Bond's cancel stances isn't until rank 2, so you have to at least get a rank 2 to do it, which will be a massive cuck. So I really hope it is Jenna's. I don't think we know, but I'm pretty sure we only know the rank 3 effect. It'd be easier to tell if the multiplier was different, but it's the exact same multiplier, so that's crazy. But yeah, we'll see, right? We'll see when it actually comes out. But the thing that I didn't know was his passive. So here we go. Allies are immune to ignites. At the start of the ally's turn, applies Blessing of Light to the hero and increases all of the hero's stats by 15% for 2 turns. Okay, that's very, very good for his cleave right off the bat. So his crit damage will be increased just passively. Very good. Every 2 turns, apply Blessing of Light again. When Blessing of Light is removed, increases all of ally stats by 5% for 5 turns. Okay. wait. Okay, hold on. So does that mean that does it have to be legitimately removed, like by Rimuru, or like, for example, because Rimuru removes buffs, right? So does it have to be removed by Rimuru, or does it just mean when the turns are up? Because if it's both, that's pretty good. Like, that's actually pretty good that you can apply the Blessing of Light just by just by getting it removed. That's pretty solid, actually. So I don't know how that works, but if it is when Rimuru removes your buffs, that is, I mean, it's good, but it's not the best. Again, he probably is geared more towards the new demonic beast battle, so we'll see. But if it's literally just, okay, so the Blessing of Light goes off or whatever, like the turn is up, right, and then you lose it, but then it applies again, that's pretty good. Okay, so we'll see, but I'm pretty sure it has to legitimately be removed. I think so, because it does say for 2 turns you get the stat increase, but then it says every 2 turns you apply it again. So I think you do have to get it removed, which means in the future, when we get a pretty good remove buff unit, like let's say, because Scotty removes buffs, then we have Rimuru who just literally steals buffs. But other than that, there's not really any crazy like units that do that. You have Blue Derriere who can remove buffs, right? But again, like just trying to name them off the bat, there's not that many people that do it. So yeah, when we get units in the future that are meta dominant that remove buffs besides Rimuru, I could see that actually being a pretty good effect, because there's no limit, and this is 5 turns. It's not like it's it's 1 or 2 turns. It's 5 turns. That's pretty insane. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I'm assuming this is a blue buff, by the way, because it can be removed. So if it's a blue active buff, Rimuru, again, he's gonna steal it passively, but that works against him too. So that's interesting, right? So it's kind of like punishing Rimuru for just existing. So that's pretty interesting. I think they did that on purpose. 1, because he's unknown, so people are going to automatically run Rimuru with him. So that's why they did it. And then 2, they did it because they they want to be able to make this unit where if you get buff, the buff removed, it actually is going to increase your team stats. So that's pretty good. And also demonic beast battle, that's another thing. But having him immune to, like, allies immune to ignites, that's pretty much Green Melascula. Like, Green Melascula does that, so that's I mean, I guess it kind of cucks Green Melascula's value a little bit, but yeah, I guess Kyo just getting hard body countered it. It's kind of funny, but yeah, so all allies are immune to ignites, which is dope. Really, very good passive. I think this passive skill actually is very solid. Like, it is very, very solid. It's not crazy, but it's pretty solid. Again, this is going to help his cleave, his death damage. Listen, his death damage, y'all already know how powerful that is. I ain't really gotta explain that. So that ultimate is gonna go crazy. The only thing that I'm hoping for this unit is he has cancel stances on rank 1. Please, dear God, if he has cancel stances on rank 1, that'd be very, very good. But if it's rank 2 and 3, it's kind of a cuck for him, but still pretty good, right? Regardless, he is a red unit. Again, he will have type advantage over the Rimuru, so that is very, very good. You will probably have to run him with, I want to say you want to run him with a unit that is DPS, because he's not like, I don't want to say he's not DPS, but he seems like he's a mix of both. But you probably want to run him with a unit that is going to help him out a little bit in terms of damage, because he will help out the team, but you do have to get this buff removed, right? Also, again, Brynhild might benefit from this, because if you remove the buff, she gets a stat boost. I don't know. Maybe I'm just throwing out ideas here. Who else could he be ran with? You could run him with Diane. I mean, you really could just run him with Diane. People are probably going to try and run him in Escanor to do the double death, because once you get 2 death cards, you're done. Like, the whole team is just it's finished. So if you alt rush with him, that could be a huge problem. I'm hoping that they actually release a brand new Zeldris, because if you get a new Zeldris, you can prevent people from alt rushing, right? So I'm hoping that they do that. But yeah, I don't know how he's gonna be looking in game. He seems fine. Like, he doesn't seem broken, he doesn't seem OP, he doesn't look like he's gonna be weak. He just seems like he's gonna be a very good unit, right? So I wonder how he's gonna perform in game. I assume demonic beast battle he's gonna be very good for, and because that, you know, we're fighting two beasts, right? He is going to benefit from that. I'm assuming one of the beasts is going to remove buffs, which is why he has this later part of his passive, right? So I'm assuming that. But yeah, he seems like he's going to be okay. Ignites might be a thing for the new demonic beast too, so that's why he's making all allies immune to it. But overall, he seems good. Like, he seems good. Nothing too bad about him, really. Just a DPS / support unit. Looks like he's gonna have pretty good synergy with a couple units. You could run him with Melly. Melly's gonna benefit from him because he has 2 single target skills. Elizabeth, not so much. Elizabeth, nah, right? She's not really gonna benefit too much from that. But yeah, you could run him with a couple units to make him seem very good. I want to know what teams people are gonna run with him, but we'll see about that. I just wanted to get this video out to let you guys know we do have translated skills for him. So let me know what you guys think about the Sun God Freyr. Are you summoning for him? Do you think he's a good unit? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys don't or haven't already, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and as always, you guys already know, I will see you all later.